It's been a busy month for the city of Lawton, from packed city council agendas to Lawton's 122nd birthday and more. In fact, there's so much to talk about this month. We've invited the mayor in twice in 1 month to talk all about these things. But first, we want to say happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
You know what? It stands to reason that we're both August babies.
There you go.
Listen, we're going to jump right in and talk about the things that are going on with the new LATS plan. So tell us what's going on there.
So, of course, everybody knows that a site's been selected, but the new thing that came out in one of the comments by a councilman was a trolley system. So we're going to have that on the agenda for the 22nd to explain the trolley idea. And we're really not talking about a trolley that's going to have a track. It'll be a bus that looks like a trolley. It'd be kind of fun.
It sounds like it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Now, will people buy their tickets at LATS to be able to ride it?
It'll all be the same as a LATS bus. It'll just be cool.
Now, just be cool. I love that. Now, there's not a lot of space downtown, so where exactly will people ride?
That's the good thing about it. I think the plan is, and we're going to learn more about it on the 22nd, is they'll be able to do kind of divert from the route to take people exactly where they want to go. Of course, they can't dump them. That's not the right word, is it? They can't put them off at the door,
right.
But they can put them off real close to the location they want to go.
It sounds like fun. I'm looking forward to that. I want to be the first rider, one of the first riders anyway.
I like it.
Now let's talk about Lawton's city streets and bridges, because that's really a very big deal.
Well, you know, everything takes money, and we hate to pay for things, don't we? But the ad valorem's primary, the most highest priority is to pay for 2 bridges on Cash Road. Those will be the bridges kind of in front of Lowe's there that we have to divert the fire truck around because they need to be repaired. Then we have 2 bridges on South 11th where we have to send the garbage trucks all the way down to the FACS and come back up the other side because the bridges need to be replaced. They're something like 70 years old. We inherited them from the state when they abandoned that highway. So everything takes money. So what we did was take an ad valorem and put together $60 million so that we could address more bridges and complete the roads that we'd promised people. That inflation, as we know, has eaten up a lot of money.
Right.
Now we also, this is exciting, we put together a council committee on streets and bridges, and it's be headed up by Councilman Gill, who's an engineer. So he'll work with the staff along with 2 other council members to set priorities of when to do these other bridges that are in the plan and when to do these other roads. Now, it even goes further than that, and the streets are a big deal. And I've done 2 ride-alongs with ODOT trained engineers, and both of them say if we'll change our mindset to an ODOT model, we can tackle our street challenges that we have here in Lawton. Now, that's good news to me, and it's good news to all the council. I believe it ought to be good news to the citizens that we can tackle this.
Right.
As we all know, we have foundered in our street program, but we don't have to. We've got a plan to move forward.
Now, I heard you say ad valorem taxes. What about property taxes? Are we looking at...
Okay, well, ad valorem is property,
right,
but we're not looking at an increase in the amount you pay. All we're doing is extending the number of years that we do it. Now, we did that with our CIP, and we call our CIP Propel, as you know. And by stretching it out, we've been able to do all sorts of things in town.
Fantastic.
Same thing we would do if we were in business. We would stretch out our note, and then we would be able to do more work.
Okay. Well, we want to make sure we end this interview on a good note. So let's talk about kid entrepreneurs in the city of Lawton and being able to not, deal with those, what do you call them? Those different little things that they have to, permits and what have you.
Right. So currently the way the ordinance is written, even children that are doing a Kool-Aid stand or something have to have permits. So what we did was we passed a policy that would waive that ordinance as it applies to children to give the staff enough time to change the ordinance. And so that's what you saw in the last week. It was pulled before we got to talk about it because they discovered they needed to do something a little bit different to it. Here's the thing. We encourage children and their entrepreneurial spirit. We want them to learn about making money and the joys of business.
Yes.
So we want to do everything we can to encourage children.
Fantastic. Happy birthday.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
We'll be right back.